Hi everyone. So this is going to be my cage tour for my newer winter white. Her name is Rivka. I do only bin cages, and let's see, I also tailor my cages to meet the needs of my hamsters. So each cage I'll do a different presentation on, and tonight we're going to be on Rivka's, and she is number 3 down this tube. So let's go. Oops, sorry. Bear with me. So this is Rivka's bin. I get all of my bins. Oh wait, look at my Robo Coupon's out. Where are you? There you are. Hi, Coupon. He says, do my cage, Mommy. And I say, no, we got to stick to the plan. But there he goes, some moments of cuteness. Oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to take a sand bath? Come on, buddy. This might quickly turn from a cage tour video into like me obsessing over my Robo hamster taking a sand bath. I guess not. And there he goes. Okay, so let's go back to Rivka's bin. You can see they're all the 110 quart, I think, or 110 gallon. The, oh my gosh, he's just distracting me so much. Look. Oh, he went in his hide. Okay, sorry, I'll try to focus. So these are all purchased from Target. Let me see if I can read the sign here. Yeah, they're the 110 quarts. So they are more than enough for the minimum size cage. And I set up each cage to meet the needs of my hamster. So what I mean by that is when I do my cage cleanings, I actually go through like a CSI investigator, and I look at the chews they're chewing on. I look at what food they may or may not be leaving behind in their stash. And I also look at how they construct their bedding, like little tunnels or whatnot, and what they choose to pull into their beds. And so then I kind of customize it to give them toys that I think they're actually going to use, and to also let them have an environment that I think kind of stimulates their own individual needs. So here we go. Sorry, Coupon's still being really cute. Over here, Rivka actually is hiding. She's right in there, but I'm not going to disturb her. I'll talk about that in a second. Over here is, first of all, her wheel. Rivka got the only silent spinner that I had, and she loves it. She's still learning how to use it. She's very young. She's not even 2 months old yet, I don't think. Well, I guess she's 2 months old, but I got her when she was like just weaned. So here we go. So this is silent spinner. I'm going to be quiet for a second because silent spinners aren't actually silent. They do make whooshing sounds. So this is what it sounds like. And they do go really fast. So my dwarfs have the silent spinners, and my Robos have flying saucers, because when my Robos had this silent spinner, they would go so fast that it would flip them out and they go flying. And I know people say it's okay, but I just don't like the idea of that. So I switched it up. My dwarfs seem to be able to control the speed of the wheel better. Behind the wheel, you can see I have some shredded paper towel. I put in big clumps because I find the dwarfs actually like to shred it on their own to fit their needs. So I don't tear it up too much for them. The type of bedding I use is Katie Clean and Cozy. I have used a bunch of different beddings. I have used Carefresh, I've used off-label Carefresh, I have used Aspen shavings, and this has been my favorite and my hamster's favorites thus far. I don't think I'm ever going to switch. Oh, hang on, there he is being really cute. See him? Oh, look at the baby. Anyway, sorry. So I really prefer this because it actually holds its shape really well. My dwarfs and my Robos love to burrow. They love to make tunnels. I'm going to let you talk. So I like to give them something that's actually going to hold its shape, and they seem so happy with it. And they make their own stashes, and what's really neat is when you look at the side of the bin, it looks like a little ant farm almost, being able to see their tunnels. And the only bedding that I've used that actually holds its shape like this is the KT Clean and Cozy, which you can get at Target. I know some people say it's off-brand. It's not. I actually have the bag. I can show you guys. It's not off-brand, and it works wonders, and your hamsters will love you forever. So, anyways, moving on. Over here, I have my knot nibbler. If you saw in my previous video, my Syrians love these. And let's see if Rivka will show her little face so you can see the size comparison. Huh, no, she won't. But anyways, these are great. She likes it. All my hammies love these. And these are the petite, or the extra small. So they're just the right size. And next to that is where Rivka's currently... Oh, there she comes. Are you going to show us how you compare in size? No. This is her favorite thing. It is a cork tree stump. She loves it. She doesn't really chew on it. She hides in it. And she likes to climb on top of it. And she will mark on there as well. The hamsters are all coming out now to see the video. You guys are all show-offs. So that's her favorite place to be. And there's a good size comparison just so you can see Rivka with her knot nibbler and the size of her silent spinner and her cork log. So she really loves this part of her bin. It's her favorite part. What I like to do for my dwarfs and my robos is that they love burrowing, like I said, and I do have to spot clean their cage, and sometimes I mess up their setups. So I put in the type of tubes you would get for like a critter nation, or I'm sorry, a critter trail habitat, and I let them use those as their tubes. What I done with Rivka and my robos, because they're still a little skittish, is that, oh my gosh, she's flipping, that's scaring me. They're still a little skittish, so I like to put in the tubes, and I put them under the bedding so they feel like they can move around safely without anybody, like a big mean predator like me, to catch them. So it goes from one end to the other, and it's safe for them because those tubes are made for oh my gosh, this is really scaring me. Those tubes are made for the smaller breeds of hamsters or smaller species. Wow, look at her go. You are up to something tonight. Over here, I have the Ovo Den. Once upon a time when I was misinformed, I thought these were appropriate for hamsters. I was completely wrong. Those of you from Hamster Hideout know, why we don't use these. But if you're watching this and you haven't been explained, or I guess I can't talk tonight. I'm just too busy looking at these little hamsters. These do not give anywhere near enough room for the hamsters to run around. You can see the size comparison. I can actually fit that den in her entire bin and still have room for a ton of other stuff. And if you look closely, you see there's really not a lot of ventilation. It's just not good for the hamster. On top of that, it's hard to clean. Hamsters aren't messy, but they're also not neat. And so you can see, like, look at all these little nooks and crannies, and allegedly it comes apart to make for easy cleaning. So it's like, oh, but look, you have to open it, you have to take this off, clean. And I hate scrubbing dishes. I really don't want to scrub pee and hamster poo out of a stinky plastic cage, nor do my hamsters want to live in that. And so my advice is, if you happen to be a parent and you just stumbled upon my video, if you're going to get your kid a hamster, I really recommend the bin cage. Not only is it the minimum, required for a healthy, happy hamster, it reduces the cage aggression. Also, it's easier to clean. You just kind of spot clean the little messy areas here, and then you dump it all out once a month. And, kids are more likely to do a good job cleaning if it's easier. That's been my experience, at least as a child therapist. So I guess I just kind of pulled rank there. Look at her being cute. Here, she's going to go in her tube soon. Also in the cage, I have several different types of chews. Rivka is still a young hamster. I think she's still sort of feeling her way through what chews she likes. So here we have a cheesy chew. She hasn't chewed this much, and it's really weird because all of my other hamsters will devour these. I almost sometimes have to feel like I want to take it away so they don't eat too much at once. But she's been okay, just slowly gnawing on it. Over here is a Nutri-Stick. If you watch my haul video, I explained it a little bit more, but this is a dog chew. It's for dogs to clean their teeth. Well, guess what? It works great for hamsters. And Rivka's going to move over, baby, and demonstrate. No, she's not. She is my stubborn little girl. So these are great, and they, I'll keep her in the shot for you. They wear down the hamster's teeth really well, and the hamsters enjoy it. And that's the one chew she actually really uses. So I may not be giving her cheesy chews after this one, just because they are a little expensive, and my other hamsters love them so much, and she doesn't seem to care. Look at her go. You'll also notice I have Timothy hay sprinkled around. If I did not own a chinchilla, I probably wouldn't go buy Timothy hay. The hamsters don't really care about it. None of them do. She kind of uses it in her bedding, and that's about it. So I would just forego that. Look, she's being so cute. This is going to be a really long video because I'm just obsessed with how cute my hamsters are. So next to the ovo, you will see that I have a dish here. It is not a wax-lined dish, so it's just a paper dish. And what I've done is I put in Repti sand. If you watched my, I guess I should hold it this way because I don't want to make you too car sick. If you watched my haul video, this sand is really good. It is low dust. Look, she's so cute. It is low dust, and the it's non-clumping, so it's really safe for the hamsters. I spent a lot of time researching what I would use. And dwarf hamsters and robos really do need some sand to take a bath in, especially my robos. They get so greasy without it. So this is a great alternative. What I do is, to make it seem like a more natural habitat, which is hard when you have like paper plates, I know, but I actually hollow down the bedding underneath, and I push in the bowl, and then I bring the fluff or substrate or KT clean and cozy, and I just bring it close to the edge so it feels like it's like a natural little dip for them, and they love it, and I've never had any problems with my hammies. And then this is the important thing, I guess, right here is my water bottle. People ask, for bin cage, where do you put the water bottle? One alternative is to like drill a hole through it and somehow jury rig it up to the side. Another option would be to hot glue gun it to the side of the tank. I've done that over here actually in my Robo, so you can see what that looks like. Oh, it's saying turn around because they're going to get car sick. Oh, well, I'm not the best videographer. I leave that to the experts. But the one thing I do know about are water bottles. So for her water bottle, what I've done is I used a puzzle playground, and I got this idea from Bree Loves Snickers on Hamster Hideout. It was such a fabulous idea, and she did a whole how-to on it, and it's really worth looking up if you remember. And I'll take this apart so you can see. So here we go. Oh, she's going to get mad because I'm changing things. So what it is it's about half of a puzzle playground set. You use a hole at the top. I like using the whole pieces because it makes it a little bit sturdier. So I think that's really helpful because sometimes my hamsters get quite adventurous. So what I do is I kind of bury it down here. Sorry, that's my sleeve. Bury it down here in the sand to kind of make it sturdier. And then you just take your water bottle, and I don't have a problem with chewing on my water bottles, thank goodness. Or else maybe this might not work. And I put it in kind of at an angle, and its own weight keeps it up. And it's fine, and the hamster can totally drink from there. And it makes my life really easy. I don't have to worry about the Velcro coming off. I don't have to worry about hot glue gunning. I don't have to worry about X-Acto knifing or jigsawing. I just stick the water bottle in there. And over here behind it, you see I have this acorn hide. It is ceramic, so I see a lot of people with Syrians who have ceramic hides, and one thing I learned was that some of the hamsters you might get at a pet store aren't bred the best, and they may not actually be kept in good sized cages, and they may not be able to know how to like kind of back up and turn around. So if you have a larger Syrian hamster, I do not recommend. Okay, so that was embarrassing. My thumb turned it off. I do not recommend ceramic for larger Syrians. They will go in. Notice there's not a lot of ventilation. They will go in, and sometimes they will smother themselves because they don't realize they need to back up. This one's okay. It has a fairly large opening, but I really only use them for dwarfs. I'm just paranoid, I suppose. So that is Miss Rivka's cage. She has gone back into hiding. I guess it's her bin habitat, if I wanted to sound fancy. But that is hers, and that fits her personality perfectly. Sorry about the cutaways to Coop on there, my little Robo, but I just figured if you're watching this, you probably like hamsters, so a few extra minutes so that you can see a hamster being cute isn't a travesty. So there you go, and here are the other cages the whole kind of view of the hamster land. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry it went so long. I hope you enjoyed watching the little hammies. Someday I'll get a camera and it won't be all shaky. Until then, please feel free to ask me any questions you may have if you're new and you're not familiar about why I chose this setup or how to make anything you've seen here. And yeah, have a great night. My hammies are. Bye.